Have you ever sat there after a movie finished and just let it wash all over you, thinking,
Jesus Christ.
what did I just watch? That is the feeling Unhinged gave me. Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is EJ Marino and I am so excited to dive into a brand new review. I am talking about the new movie, Unhinged. If you have seen a trailer for the movie Unhinged, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say this movie is banana cuckoo pants. Like, I am just completely blown away by how wild this movie is, but also that the movie is pretty damn good and very entertaining for all of the craziness, for seeing Russell Crowe play a villain, for all the blood and guts and the weird road rage plot. I am kind of impressed by this whole movie. I'm still it's still wacky and weird and not for everyone. This is definitely a throwback to those 80s, 90s exploitation kind of revenge movies. I even go back earlier, like movies like Death Wish. But if you do like this kind of movie, this is exactly what you would eat up. It is Russell Crowe going crazy, doing the absolute most for an hour and a half. Let's start with Russell Crowe because I have enjoyed this man for his entire career. Gladiator, A Beautiful Mind, hell, even movies like The Nice Guys recently, even his bad Robin Hood movie I sat through. So Russell Crowe is someone I admire, but to see him in this movie, oh wow, like what the transformation of his look is a little bit different as well. He is kind of padding his belly to make him just a little bit more rounder, because we all know Russell Crowe's gotten a little heavier, but he does not look like he does in this movie in real life, because he looks like a disheveled mess. This is a character who just recently lost his ex-wife, and he, starts the movie off by trying to get back at his ex-wife. I won't spoil anything. So yes, we see him on this journey, and he runs into this woman that absolutely is not who he's ready for. She's a woman who is a little bit more feisty. She's not dealing with his dumb road rage issues. Maybe she should have. Look, this is me. If a guy like Russell Crowe pulls up to a car next to me and starts yelling at me to apologize, I'm gonna say, hey, I am sorry. Please do not eat me because you look like an insane person. He is absolutely doing the most. And this character is very interesting. He's not a realistic character. I don't know anyone who would road rage this bad, but also this isn't too far out of the realm of possibilities of people being this aggressive, this wild, this crazy, and the stuff that he does in this movie is mind-blowing. It is just the kills. Oh my goodness, even the kills he doesn't directly do, but there's one, I won't say anything of who, but he someone's holding a knife and he just pushes somebody else into that knife. It is just crazy at what he can do and what Russell Crowe is doing as a weird, gross, villainous bad guy. It is so fun to watch. So in this movie, we do have other characters, but we're really focusing on three people. They have the man, played by Russell Crowe. We also have Rachel, the mother of our other character, Kaio. I really like the Rachel and Kaio dynamic. She's not the best character. She's a little, I would say, two-dimensional, but that's giving her another dimension. And she's a pretty flat, generic character, but there is a evolution. I would say she starts off pretty one-dimensional, and by the end feels a little, at least two-dimensional. These aren't characters that are fully fleshed out, fully realized. There's not a lot of character development, but I do think there is a journey. I do think they go on something, and just watching Rachel try to protect Kyle, and it's just interesting. She lets other people around her, as much as she tries to help them, she's not there for them as she is her son, and that back and forth relationship between them, and how he's a little bit smarter than her at times. He knows what he's doing. I love to see a child character that is pretty competent. It's refreshing, especially in the horror thriller genre, where these are usually the dumbest characters. But Gabriel Bateman, he was in recently the Child's Play film. I really like him. I think he is a talented young actor who is used to dealing with mothers who are disheveled in these movies. Like, going back to Aubrey Plaza in the Child's Play remake, and looking at his mother here, I'm just like, yo, we need to get this kid better movie mothers, because they're always young, not knowing what they're doing, a little bit messy, but that's what works really well here, is seeing him work off of his mother, try to help his mother grow, she's trying to help him grow, and they're all dealing with the crazy Russell Crowe, the man character. it's just a recipe that I love. It's like we put a bunch of stuff in a gumbo, and I said, I'm gonna eat this up. Give me some bread so I can sop it up. Give me some bloody bread so I can sop up all of that. This movie just really threw me for a loop in the best way. This movie actually works for me in different levels because I have a fear of driving. I'm not a big driver, actually. I don't drive at all, and I don't like road rage. It really does intimidate me. These are people that you don't know what they have in their car, what they would do. So a premise like this really works for me, and just how it unfolds, how it evolves, how he sneaks and gets her phone, how he like has this crazy, oh my god, the Russell Crowe diner scene is my favorite moment in this whole movie. There's a lot to enjoy, especially some of the kills, but that diner scene is so good. It's really awesome to see this story play out so well, because the script, it's a pretty basic plot, sometimes a little too basic, where they like definitely show you something that's gonna pay off later way too much. Like, oh, you don't unlock your phone, you got rid of the password, mom, that's crazy. Of course that comes into play later. That happens a little bit too much for me, but overall I like the pretty simple plot. It's like you kind of knew where everything was going to go. There's no groundbreaking plot twist in this movie, but I do think the kills are unexpected. I do like how our characters interact with each other. They're pretty real. In this kind of situations, you usually try to dumb down people because the plot needs them to be dumb to the movie for it advance, but I think they worked around that a lot in this film. They definitely found ways to be insane, do some WTF moments, but actually keep it going forward, and I'm just overall impressed with this, from what he does at the beginning to where he ends up, because oh my goodness, that final act gets to be so over the top, so fun. This is truly Russell Crowe's movie. The man character is someone I really enjoy. It's just a scary character, and it's so real. This isn't a demon. He's not possessed by an ancient car monster. It's none of that stupid thriller stuff that we try to spice things up. This is a straightforward plot that we get to see a man just unfold in craziness throughout this day. I absolutely enjoy a plot that goes in, out, and knows what it needs to do. We also have a great actor at the center of this. We make fun of Russell Crowe for just doing whatever he wants, being a crazy man now.
I am unhinged. So nothing's new.
But hell, if he keeps turning out performances like this, baby, you could be as weird, as rough, as bearish as you kind of like. Oh my god, he looks so cute with a little belly. Anyways, but yes, I just really like seeing Russell Crowe in this era of his career where he's going to be having fun with films like this. He is just going to be doing, I see Unhinged being a new step in his career where he's like, it's kind of, remember when Liam Neeson kind of invented old man action movies for a while, where we kept getting like Liam Neeson for a little bit. We had that movie Red. I want to see these established actors who are a little bit older do crazy man performances. It could be so much fun, and Russell Crowe could be the one to unhinge that door and kick it down. Alright everyone, that is it for my review of Unhinged. What the hell happened in this movie? It is just non-stop wild insanity, and it's such a fun time. I highly recommend anyone see this as soon as you can. If you're able to go into your area and go to a movie theater, definitely see this on a big screen. It would help. But if you can't, wait till this comes out on video on demand, because it is worth the watch. I would say try to go see it in a theater if you feel comfortable to do that. Please don't do anything crazy just to go see a movie. But this is a movie I would go out and adventure to see, because it is so fun. Maybe you ride a bike there. Maybe don't drive to the theater, because that might spark some crazy stuff. Alright guys, that is it for my review of Unhinged. What did you guys think of this review? What do you guys think of this movie? Let me know down in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel, because I make videos like this every single week, and give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, because YouTube takes those way too seriously. Alright guys, let's talk about Unhinged and chubby Russell Crowe down below.